Welcome. Next stop, the Fashion Bunker. Please sit back, relax and enjoy your journey.
Hello? Hello, everybody. Peace, 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 peace. Welcome to the Sicilian rendezvous, darling, in the fashion bunker. Yes. Honey, let me tell ya, listen, luxury might be dying and we might be dressing accordingly. But honey, we're also ready for a little patty. You know what I mean? Let me just say.
Yes.
Hey, Majones. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Val. Hey, Diva on a Budget. Miss Jelly. Joyful Remorse. Luis Potassium. Brittany Heavenly 7. Ollie. Music Girl 07. Gosh, Get Alive. Ellen. Gloria Recino. Smurfette 74. Lucky Dog Inc. Juicy Scoop with Heather McDonald. Pow ASMR. Wait, what? Heather McDonald says hi. Jesus, hey sweetie. Kev says a little bit of English garden in the winter vibe today. Yes. Also, just letting you know, obsessed with Dolce & Gabbana lately, vintage Dolce & Gabbana. So also, I just got this little nifty piece. It is from their hand-woven sweater from the 90s, okay? Dolce & Gabbana, it is giving me all the Sicilian widow vibes possible and imaginable. I mean, look at this. I mean, you can't. It's Anyway, it's hard to describe the quality that these sweaters from their Dolce & Gabbana Maglie collection used to have. It's insane. I mean, unreachable. You can't reach that quality anymore now. Forget about it. So I got my little Sicilian, a little Sicilian widow vibes going on, crying for LVMH, crying for the Neverfull, crying for Chanel. We are in mourning for all of these luxury brands that are just a shadow of their former selves. What do we have left? There's nothing left, you guys. They are just but mere shadows and memories from the past. So we're diving more and more into vintage because guess what? That's what we like the most at the moment. Hey, Anne. Hey, Finley. Hey, Amy Van Dyke. How's it going, everybody? So, oh, Jacob, your hair looks fabulous. Thank you, Finley. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Hey, Kev, just prices increase and FOMO left. Yeah. Hey, Holly Grace. Hey, Mandy Bueller. Your whole look is giving me Interview with a Vampire. You know I'm 237 years old. And you know that I am a vampire. And you know that Tier 2 members and patrons get access to special live streams, exclusive ones every Saturday before the main live stream. So thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. You can become a member too, or a patron, and gain access to special extra perks and spend more time together with moi. Also, if you wish to tip your host for entertaining you today, you can just scan right here. Thank you very much. And I also want to say, for those of you who have been here last live stream, we have been talking about a lot of things. I was exhausted by the end of the live stream because I was expecting to do a 2-hour live stream. We did like a 5-hour live stream at the end. We were talking about, the discontinuation of the Neverfull. Coincidentally, that video did very good on my channel. We're close to 60,000 views on one video alone. Honey, if anything goes viral on my channel for my standards, it's that. Yes, we get the millions of views on the how to pronounce videos, but honey, 60,000 views on one video. I was like, you know what? Let me just let it grow. Posted the video on a Sunday. It kept growing and grow. And I'm like, you know what? Who am I to stop this little video from becoming the beautiful thing that it is? So let me not post other videos. Let me just let it breathe. Let me let it breathe. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. Count Dracula. And so the video was doing really well. So thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. But another thing happened. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching and for thumbing up the video. While you're at it, thumb up the live stream as well. Also, I would like to say, do you remember there was one more funny moment we had during the live stream last time? We were talking about Chanel. What else? And then I said, you know, I was working with the AI with Bubbles, and I was like asking Bubbles to do certain, to create an AI image of Coco in the courtroom, right? Because there was a whole lawsuit going on with Chanel. You can check out all the lawsuit Chanel situation in the last live stream. But I showed to you at one point, I'm like, you guys, you won't believe what the AI, what Bubbles generated amongst the many images. So I asked Bubbles to generate Coco Chanel in a courtroom, in a Chanel courtroom. I will spare you all the results that Bubbles came up with, but one of the results I did share with you, and that was literally Bubbles thought that Coco was a dog. So Bubbles created Coco the dog sitting at a desk in a courtroom as a judge with a little tiny judge wiglet and everything. You were living ferret. Like you were living ferret. Let me play that, Bubbles. Can we play Livin' Ferret? Everybody was Livin' Ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
Hey, Jolene, Jacob, you look great. I'm mesmerized. Oh, Jolene, my love, thank you so much. It's my Sicilian roots coming out. You know, I'm channeling my 1990s Dolce & Gabbana Sicily. By the way, stay tuned for some amazing vintage reveal in this live stream. Yes, I just got this vintage sweater, but we're also going to have a bag reveal. In this live stream, I just got a new bag. You guys, it's to die for. Oh, I'm sweating just thinking about it. But anyway, before we get to the bag, I just wanted to say, do you guys remember? So Coco, the dog judge in the Chanel courtroom. You loved the photo. You said, oh my God, merch, merch, merch. This was like 4 days ago. I was like, let me think about it. Well, you've been living ferret. You've been dying ferret. And I have delivered. Here you go, guys. This is the wrong segment. Let me show you. There you go. Now, obviously, we couldn't do the CC logo, so we swapped it with the Super Jacob logo right there on the little control monitor. Get your merch. It's a limited edition. We just did 3-4 different pieces. Let me move to the side. So you can, if you wish, and you can also still use the coupon code for 25% off. That's still valid as well. So you could get actually 25% off. We have long sleeve, short sleeve, male, female, white, and black. That's basically what we got. At www.superjacob.com. You can get your merch. Oh, and we also have dog shirts. So if you have a little doggy, you got a little dog, and you want the dog to wear Coco the dog, we also have dog shirts for dogs with the Coco print. So I don't know if I have other images to show you. White on white is a little bit difficult, but this is a long sleeve. Then there's a short sleeve. Hold on, I'm looking. All right. So now here, YouTube shopping. So it's use the code YT shopping 25 for 25% off. That coupon code is still valid, and you can get Coco the dog, judge of the fashion bunker, made by Bubbles. So dog shirts, oh my gosh, The merch has come so far. I love the direction it's going in. Oh, thank you, Jolene. There you go. Look at it. Oh, Amy, thank you so much. Did you see the little dog shirt? Thank you so much, Amy.
$10. Let's start this party off with a little bang.
Yes, Quinn. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bang. Yes, honey. Oh, let me turn on my little fan for you. Oh, it's so hot in my Sicilian attire. I'm living for this. You guys, this sweater, by the way, sweater. It is so incredibly made, but it's so complex. Every thread of cotton is made by like 10 different woven twirled cotton threads. Then they're twirled all together in one thread, and that's how we get. So it looks so beautiful, but it is delicate. So basically, it looks like it has a little sheen to it because every thread of cotton is threaded separately and twirled separately. I mean, yeah. Vintage, baby. Got it for $20. If you know, you know. Telling you. So we're going more in the vintage direction. Who's with me on this? Because I am literally living for it. And now that we also have the new merch, the little dog merch, Coco approves, right? So there you go. Oh yes, Rachel. It's a gorgeously comfy sweater. Also, it is 100% cotton. Oh, fucking hell. What just happened? My fan just... Okay. It did what it did. It kind of sucked a plastic bag from the other end. Vintage all the way, right? Finley says, hooray for vintage. Amy says, a steal. I'm all about vintage. Jolene says, LOL. Thought he was going to say every thread of cotton is made by 12 different factory children. No, this was back in the day. This is in the 90s, you guys. There was no sweatshops, at least when it comes to Dolce & Gabbana. Early 90s Dolce & Gabbana, all the way to 1997, 1998. And then they lost me. But up until that date, their stuff is amazing. Some things are delicate, but they're amazing. Crybaby Uzaki says, my dog is looking at me right now, telling me to get him a shirt. Oh, Crybaby Uzaki, you gotta get him a shirt. Get him a doggy shirt with Coco on it. Coco the judge dog. The Bubbles judge dog. Oh, hey, Zane. Lovely vibe. Vintage. Yeah. Hey, Yab. Where did you find the sweater? Secondhand, honey. Secondhand. But, I never disclose where because I don't want people to come after me later if you buy something and it turns out that the seller is not cool or the product is not like described or heaven forbid it were to be fake. I don't want to have that responsibility, because there's fakes everywhere. So you got to be very, very careful wherever you purchase secondhand, right? Hey, Sherry Forney. Hey, how's it going, sweetie? Hey, Heaven Blakes. Yes to vintage. And hello, I'm glad I made it. Glad you're here with us. Hey, Barbara. How's it going, sweetie? Hey, Carla Green. Hi. Sherry says, I'm talking to a new BF and listening here. Wait, boyfriend? You got a new boyfriend? You're talking to a new boyfriend and listening? Well, hi to the boyfriend. Hey, my Weng, love your channel. And plus, I like vintage style. Oh, thank you so much, Wai Meng Chen. Thank you so much. Monarch. Hi, hey, Monarch. Jolene. Jacob, I was totally just kidding. I apologize for my tasteless comment. Oh, Jolene, what was the comment? I missed the comment. Did I miss the comment? Jolene says, lol, I thought he was going to say, oh, every thread of cotton is made by 12 different factories. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, a little bit of dark humor. Never hurts. Hey, Aisha. Hey, Don Spatz. Basic Bag Lady says, Uncle Jacob dropping the wisdom. Paparazzi Team Bryce. Yas, Jacob. Comme ma voix. Hey, happy Wednesday. Glad I made the live. Glad you're here with us. Holy Grace says, I love D&G, but it has gotten a little cheaper looking over the... Yeah, I mean, oof. This is early 90s. This thing is gorgeous. While we're at Dolce & Gabbana, why not just do the reveal now of the new bag that I got? But actually, you know what? Before that, oh, hey, Maldol. Hi, Jacob. Hi, all. Got my popcorn. All I need is the tea. We're going to get to the tea, honey. the first tea I want to share with you is an announcement that I have to make. It's been muted. Oh, good. Ticking music. Yes, Amy. We can only hear music. Okay, you can't hear me. Working on it. Working on it, he says. Oh, you're back now. Okay, am I back? It works? Okay. Whew. A little suspense. Never hurt nobody. So, I have a little announcement to make. Let me repeat. From this Sicilian widow, the pains and the tribulations, they wanted to put me down. They tried to put me down. They said, it's over, honey. It's over. You're gone. You're gone. You played once. You're just a starlet. You're just a starlet. You ain't coming back for more. And I said to myself, okay, we'll see about that. Summer is coming. And with summer comes sunny days, long days, warm nights, crickets chirping in the background while you enjoy perhaps something open air, the middle of the night with someone you love, with a partner, family, friends, one night stands. Why not? We're ready for that walk of shame the next morning. Well, my special announcement for you is this. Art Lovers Unite is coming back with yours truly and Patrick J. Thomas to an open air event. You best believe. Can we play it? Let's do this. Let me show you. It's gonna come back to Berlin. And it's going to be a one-night event only with over 900 seats, open air. All of the seats are in front of the Gemälde Gallery where we shot the movie with Vivienne Westwood. This is how it's going to look like, you guys. You're going to have these gorgeous sand beachy vibes. You're going to chill. You're going to lean back, sip on your drink or eat your popcorn, and we're going to entertain you right there. I will be here with Patrick as well as the director of the Gemälde Gallery Museum. The three of us will present the movie. We're going to be there at the event before the movie begins. There will not be a Q&A, but we're going to be here to present the movie before it begins, and it's a great opportunity if you want to get to meet up with me and meet me live in real. It's going to be hosted by York Cinemas and sponsored by Arte. Arte is kind of a really cool. There's their logo up there. It's kind of a cooperation of different European countries like France, Germany, Austria and Switzerland maybe. So Arte kind of delivers the cultural and art goods when it comes to television and movies, and they're sponsoring this event with the York Cinema Group. They have cinemas across Germany, but in Berlin they're really, really cool. They have usually art movies playing and documentaries. So all of this is going to happen on the 13th of June. It's a one-night affair only. Look how beautiful Potsdamer Platz is. And you can chill here and watch the movie. So tickets are available now at www.artloversunite.com/tickets. You can get your tickets as of right now. The movie will air on the 13th of June, 2023. I shall be traveling again. I'm going to be all over the place. Catch me in a city near you. So this Sicilian widow is going to step it up and rise from the ashes like a phoenix, and we're going to show the movie one more time. So, yes, wow, this is wonderful news. Congratulations, says Amy. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you, guys. I love Arte documentary, says Anne. Komabwa says, this is incredible. Congratulations, says Katie. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations. Thank you. And oh, Lady Bradface. Hey, sweetie, I'm so excited to make a live. Now that is luxury, says Finley. In Berlin, it's still spring on the 13th of June, technically, right? But it's almost summer. And this is when the days are the longest, right? Because the longest day and the shortest night is on the 21st of June. And then after that, the days start getting shorter. But around the 13th of June, it's a beautiful, long day. And then the movie begins, I think, 9:30 p.m. And there is more. So we are going to return to Vienna as well. Ha, believe it or not. We had 2 screenings at the Casino Cinema in Vienna, Austria. The first one was a huge success. The cinema asked for a second screening. The second screening was this past Sunday. Huge success. The cinema contacted us after the second screening, say, hey, you guys, would you mind if we showed the movie again 1/3 time next Sunday? And we're like, sure. So if you are in Austria, Vienna, you can watch Art Lovers Unite this coming Sunday at the Casino Cinema as well. So you guys, it's going great. Super happy for the movie. Malda says, congrats. Looks like an amazing venue. It's super comfy and cozy. Yeah, definitely. The Real Shaki says, I love the long June days. Sunsets around 9:30. Yeah, it's awesome, Justine. It's really awesome. Jolene says, you have grown by leaps and bounds in the past couple of years. Look at your success. I'm so proud of you. Oh, Jolene, thank you. And to think a couple years ago, we were watching you eat croissants. Honey, I still eat croissants. And I have all my stomach to prove it. Congratulations, Dako. Thank you so much, Catalina. Oh, you guys, thank you. Rose's Raw Reality and donuts. We love a good donuts. Catalina says, congrats. Dawn says, so young and so much time ahead of you. Oh, y'all. I am a vampire that's 237 years old after all. Jesus says, daylight till 11:30 at night in summer. Pao ASMR says, so exciting. You guys, thank you. Can we also note the views on the videos this week? Incredible. Katie, insane. 60,000 views. We're approaching 60,000 views on one video alone. We're at 59,800 views. So we're 200 views away from 60,000 views on one video alone. The LVMH never full discontinuation announcement or limitation announcement. You guys, thank you so much for the love and support. I mean, really humbles the mind, the soul, the heart. It's amazing. And I also feel really good that I'm kind of going back to my vintage roots. It's been such a journey. And speaking of vintage roots, shall I share with you? I mean, I shared with you the sweater that I got, which is to die for, but I want to share with you the vintage bag that I got. Spring Summer 1997 Dolce & Gabbana runway. So, you know, I'm really terrible at math, but if we do math, so it's 20, oh my God, no, 36, how old is it? 26 years old, 2006? 2007? 2017, 20, 26 years old, right? 26. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm really slow. All right. So it came with its original dust bag. True testament to like this. You guys, don't get too shocked because I do have a green screen behind me. Unlike some people who have been like kind of trying to throw shade at me by saying, there's nothing real about you. Like that room background, that's not real. I'm like, honey, I'm not trying to hide the fact that this is a green screen. Get with it, honey, get with it. Technology advances. AI is advancing. It's amazing what it can do now. I love to experiment with new technologies. Now I have the opportunity to generate different background rooms every day. Of course I'm going to do it. Are you kidding me? This is fun. People are so silly. Anyway, Heaven Blake says, who said that? Oh, some troll on YouTube. Katie says, I love your response to that person. You're not invited in my bedroom. Oh no, yeah, that person is not. Anyway. Are you ready for this? Okay, so because I have a green screen, one part of this thing is going to look weird, but you're gonna understand why. Oh my God, I'm so excited. The original, can I just quickly talk about the dust bag for a second? Yes, I know it's just a dust bag, but you know how dust bags are made today, kind of cheaply, like cut like little squares or rectangles? Dolce & Gabbana in the 90s, also Chanel in the 90s did it. They rounded off the dust bags, which takes more time. So in fact, at the bottom here, every dust bag is rounded off. They're not just like, you know, quickly woven together or stitched together. So anyway. Oh, Music Girl says, I love the AI backgrounds. Me too. I'm living for it. Oh, Kev, you need the name of my florist? Bubbles. Ollie says, because you don't have IKEA bookshelves for your bags in the background. No. The shade has been thrown. Ollie just dropped that there, and or was it Katie who did? No, Ollie did it. Okay, so all right, reveal. It is so vintage. You know how Dolce & Gabbana in the 90s, and by the way, for those of you who follow me on my live streams, you know that a couple of weeks ago, you know, like every week I show now a vintage bag, a little vintage bag reveal, or every live stream I try to share like bag of the day. And a couple of weeks ago, I revealed the Dolce & Gabbana, well, I showed from my collection from 1996, the Maculato Animalier kind of 50s vibes. Dolce, I live for those 50s vibes. Well, this is 40s vibes. Oh my, look. I have no words. This is to die for. To die for. Now you see the fringe that I said, because of the green screen, the fringe won't really show properly. It's a silk fringe. This is all embroidered, and it's a jacquard. It has different textures, and I mean, you guys, can we, 26 years old, okay? With the embroidered flowers on top of this silk, black on black. It's just to die for. I mean, the Sicilian, you know what you guys, it's just, come on. No words. For my collection, this is where it's at. You know, when I think of Dolce & Gabbana, I don't think about their modern bags. I don't think about their Sicily bags nowadays, like what they do now. This, to me, is the original Dolce & Gabbana, giving me those 50s vibes, 40s vibes, Anna Magnani vibes. Oh yeah, Jesus says, looks new. It's literally the person who sold it, had it in their wardrobe since 26 years. They bought it 26 years ago. They wore it to 2 opera events. I think maybe one was an opera and the other one was like a special dinner. And that's it. And this little bag has been in its dust bag for 26 years. So I have put tissue paper in here to protect it. I got Vivienne Westwood tissue paper to protect my Dolce & Gabbana moment. Look at the gorgeousness. This is the metal plaque inside with the leather plaque with the embossed made in Italy logo, because it's silver hardware, so it's in silver, the stamp. And then you have this famous, let me show you on this side so you see it more, the 90s Dolce & Gabbana interior lining for their bags, which is a very thick woven jacquard with their logo woven into it. So it's a bit of a fingerprint magnet, obviously, because this is stainless steel. So I live for stuff like this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Ollie says, good that the seller let it go to a nice bunker. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They understood that it's going to a really special home that's going to take good care of it. Cougar Chic says, jizzes, so classy, says Lady Bradface. Amy says, it's in such perfect shape. Well, the metal has, in some parts, it has oxidized a little bit because it hasn't been in use for 26 years. So if something just stays there, and if the conditions aren't dry enough, you know, you can get little, it has little signs of age, the metal. But honestly, you guys, the amount of signs of aging that this metal has after 26 years is close to none. Close to none. You know, we've seen Chanel bags as of late, people buying them after like 3-4 months of use, they start rusting. The gold starts peeling off or chipping off. You know, my Moschino bags also terrible from 2014. I mean, some of the gold chains from my Moschino McDonald's collection, it's like chipping off like crazy. So this is really good quality. And I mean, the mechanism, you know, this folding open mechanism is just really, really good. And they have the embroidery of the flowers also on the handle. Yeah, this is just, they just don't make bags like this anymore. So anyway, I just wanted to share this joyful moment with you guys because I'm so happy to add this baby to my collection. And then also to be able to show you more details, I took some photos so I can show you. Oh, hey, Debs. I just hope it's not too green screeny. If it's not, then we can see it together. So this is how the flowers are embroidered or jacquarded onto the bag. Zoom it in even more. It's so fragile and beautiful. You know, how they kind of worked it, how they designed it. Here's another picture I took of a different part of the flower. Yeah, it's very nostalgic. Wonderstruck, yeah. Jolene, no, I don't think it was done by hand. No, I think it was machine made. I think the flowers were machine embroidered onto the fabric. Yeah. Yeah, David. Hey, hi, David. Yeah, love fine fabric bags. Leather gets enough love. Yeah, that's true. And then here's the close-up of the logo inside. So it has a little tiny metal plaque that comes on top of a leather plaque. And then the lining is that thick, almost like a gros grand fabric with the Dolce & Gabbana jacquard inside of it. Oh, Smurfette, I do have a long black lace veil. Yeah, I do. Very Sicily. And by the way, with this fabric, they made jackets, pants, coats. So with this particular fabric and design, that year, they did everything, you know. So 1997. Spring, summer 1997. Yeah, the bag is from spring, summer 1997. So that was my reveal, my little Sicilian moment. Very romantic. Again, I want to say thank you, everybody who have just purchased the merch while the audio was gone. I just want to say thank you so much for purchasing the merch. And for those of you who are just tuning in now, last live stream, we were kind of all very surprised that Bubbles the Bot created an AI Coco, the judge. And everybody really loved that image. So we decided to make merch out of it. And we created little dog Coco. Let me show you. This is how it looks like. So, by the way, there it is. This is, by the way, a little shirt for a dog. This is a dog outfit, and this is for grown-ups, long sleeves. So we got Coco, the judge, the dog. We got the dog, white t-shirts, black t-shirts, long sleeves, short sleeves, male, female. And then we got the little doggy outfit as well. And thanks to Teespring, you know, we get this coupon code still running this week. You can use it, YT Shopping 25, and you save 25% off your purchase. So, you know, the Fashion Bunker peeps were asking Ferret. You were like, hey, this is such a cute thing. Can you do merch out of it? And you ask and you shall receive. There it is. We got the Coco merch. Coco dog. Hey, Zach, how's it going? Hi, Fashion Bunker. Hi, Jacob. Nice to see y'all. Just woke up to take a medicine since I'm ill. Oh, no. Get better soon, Zach. Oh, you're on antibiotics, huh? If you have to wake up like every 8 hours, or how does it work? Like every 12 hours, every 6 hours, or every 8 hours, depending on which antibiotic you have, right? Oh my God, so it's so cute with a little AI dog. If you're a skinny legend, you can wear the dog tee. That's the tee. No, anybody can wear. Just buy your size. Get your size. Get your size. I'm oily. So, okay, we cleared that up. Now, I have an issue here with my hair, don't I? Yeah. Okay, let's see those thumbs rolling. We got over 200 people watching. We got 105 thumbs up. Let's get to 150 or 200. If there's 200 people in a... Okay, there's 200 people in a room. And only 105 like a live stream. What would the starlets say?
Oh my God.
I know. But also I want to say my condolences to Tina Turner's family. Shout out to her family. I know it's so stupid, but Tina Turner passed away, you guys, for those of you who don't know. So a little bit of this kind of mourning attire fits even more so because I really, really loved Tina a lot. She was and is amazing and always will be. She will always be my private dancer. You know. Yeah. But she had a long life. You know. Ollie, you just dumped now? Well done. Well done. Every 6 hours you take the medication, Zach? Yeah, get better soon. Yeah, every 6 hours is a bit annoying because you really have to put the alarm clock on every 6 hours. Yeah. Hey, Tyler. You know, you were shocked? Well, I mean, something's got to give. I thought she was going to live forever, to be honest with you, because she's, I've read stories, she moved to Switzerland. She was doing that weird changing your entire blood every couple of months, like a vampire, to keep youthful and replenished. But then I also heard rumors of her being addicted to certain substances for a long period of time. So it's not like she was very kind to her body, I guess, from what I've heard. So it's, given all that, it's great that she lived as long as she did. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, honey, if with all the money she had and with living in Switzerland where they have, thank you for buying the tea, Anonymous. Thank you. Living in Switzerland where they have the most advanced medical technologies. I'm like, if she didn't manage to live forever, there's no hope for the rest of us. But, yeah, Tyler, I thought she'd be like Cher and just like keep going. She's such a strong woman. Yeah. Tina is the queen, says Rachel. Gloria says, I felt her last documentary 2021 was her farewell to her fans. Oh, interesting, Gloria. It was like a goodbye. Finley says, me too, Kate. River deep, mountain high, still gives me chills. It's just wow. Yeah. And the way that she moved on stage like a crab. Love it. Only Tina. Only Tina. Miss Jelly says, Mad Max is the first time I saw Tina. Oh, wow. That was a while ago. Jesus says, Switzerland is keeping Mina alive. Yes. It better keep her alive forever. Katie says, I was dancing to Private Dancer hours ago. I'm a private dancer. Dancing for money. Oh, that song. Anyway, I'm not going to ruin your memory of that song by destroying it literally with my voice. But hey, so anyway, you guys. All right, let's get those thumbs rolling. We got 127 likes. I can do better. Finley, I can't stand the rain. That's a good one too. Yeah. Let's get to 150 likes. And then I want to talk to you about a lady that has been overspending, according to her hubby, on luxury. But we should reach 150 likes first, and then we're gonna touch base on that topic, which coincidentally is also hilarious. Just a second, you guys. My mic. Hold on. Okay, I'm just... All right, got it. Got the mic set. Tyler is ready. Wait, Tyler, you said I love her but hate her SM. She's an icon. What do you mean? What do you mean SM? Is it an abbreviation for SM or something else? Because you know I'm really bad at abbreviations. Thumb up the video or I'm sending my mosquitoes your ways. Debbie, you got Alaska mosquitoes? Cha. Oh, so much? Oh, I love her but hate her so much. She's an icon. Oh, okay, gotcha, Tyler. The abbreviation was so much. I was like, SM? When did she do SM? Anyway, yes, they are out in full force. Really? Mosquitoes in Alaska? What are they, mutants? That's something. 133 likes. That means we only need 17 more. If my math does not betray me yet again. 17 more until we reach 150. And when we reach 150, I got something for you. A little something. And we're going to... We've had so many mosquitoes recently, says Rose's Raw Reality. Carla says so much. Oh, so my SM so much. But yeah, I already got the fruit flies, you know, when the window's open or whatever. Could you imagine when the mosquitoes start coming in? How's the live stream going to look like then? And I'm allergic to mosquito bites. Could you imagine? I get these like bull bite, like the plague. Like a mosquito bites me, I get this like huge red pulsating thing popping on my skin. And you get to see it all live in a live stream if I get bit by a mosquito. Fun times. Totally. Peak fruit fly season. Totally. Mosquitoes are much worse than fruit flies. Yeah, for sure. For sure. 137 likes. Oh boy, we are stingy with those thumbs up. Yeah, no, basic bag lady. No spiders. No, I can't handle spiders. 8-legged creatures. It's the 8 legs for me. Yeah. It really, it does something to me, those 8 legs. Mosquitoes never want to bite me because all I eat is hot chips and Diet Coke. Guess my unhealthy, acidic, salty diet pays off. Also, I've been told that mosquitoes really love to like drink blood from people who have blood type 0 and A. And the Rh factor positive. I think something like that. Like that's the type of blood they like the most. So if you're like AB or B negative, like apparently they're not going to even want to touch you. But I don't know. Finley says, saw a beautiful chicken snake today, Jacob. Thought of you. A chicken snake? That sounds interesting. Jesus says they bite even more when you're extra fruity. Miss Jelly says, same, I get welts. Kev says, but the spiders would eat all the insects. Yeah, but they would also go into your mouth and stuff. Ew! There's a spider in the kitchen! Next to the noodles. Yeah, that's my, what's the name? Zane just mentioned it. Spider in the kitchen. What's the name? Oh my God. The doll from TikTok. Yeah. My 237-year-old Jasper Lynn, the doll. Yeah. But okay. So you knew my impersonation was spot on because you guessed. Heaven Blake says, yep, I'm O+ and they eat me alive. You see? Told you, Heaven. They are good snakes to have around, says Finley. Oh, chicken snakes? No snakes, no spitters, says Heaven Blakes. A positive is Barbara. A positive here says Miss Jelly. Ollie says, exactly. I love spiders, Kev. Rose's raw reality. Yep, I can attest to that. They eat me up. There you go. Amy says, yep, A+. There you go, you guys. Yeah. I don't know why. It's something about the blood. So, Tyler, you might be like in the B negative side. And then they don't want to eat you. I have no clue what I am. Not like I can donate blood anyways. So I just never gave it any mind. You know what? I think they're changing that law. I think even if you're, even if you're a blazing homosexual, in some states you can donate. I think that's changing now. I would know because I'm a vampire. You see, if I donate my blood, girl, bet on Zonzua because you're gonna get high. Sucking on me gets you high. And we're done. We're done. We've entered that phase of the live stream. It's over. Okay. So let's do the topic. Uh-oh. We lost viewers, you guys. We lost a lot of viewers for some reason. I guess nobody likes insect talk. Interesting how my statistics immediately blink red. You're losing viewers. Okay, viewers. How do I keep you here? Well, let's talk about the lady. 148 likes, it'll do. What am I supposed to do? Keep begging for likes and then people leave? It's wasting time as well. Thumb up the live stream. Let's get to the TikTok video. Let's get to the TikTok video. Okay, so now the TikTok video is from Baragas. What? Oh, we're filming this segment. Okay. Hi, everybody. Jacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today, we're going to talk about a wafie that has been caught red-handed shopping, the luxury shopping addiction, going places, coming back from places, and being caught by hubby. Oh, yeah, we said it. We said it. Listen. First, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. Thank you to all my members and patrons who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week on my channel, so come join us in the live chats. And I found this video on TikTok by TikTok user Baragus Family, or Baraguth, or Baragus. It's spelled B-A-R-A-G-U-Z, family. And I will post a link down below to their TikTok account. So go follow them on TikTok. And let me show you the video. It's super hilarious. So the lady comes home. Oh, by the way, everything I say in this video is alleged. Everything's for entertainment purposes only, right? Just my opinion, not rooted in any truths or facts. So obviously, it's not a shopping addiction. I just said it for entertainment purposes. Speaking of entertainment, let's watch the video and then we're going to get to it. All right, it's with audio, you guys. So, when you catch your wife in the act. So this is the security camera that they have at their door.
Hey. Hey.
Hey,
What are you doing?
nothing.
What are you holding? What are you holding in your hands?
Nothing.
What? Tell me what you were holding in your hands, Karin.
Nothing.
Nothing
What?
or nothing?
It's
We
not
said
what
we
it
were
looks like.
shopping.
Look. Look. This was
What do you mean?
50,
It's exactly what it
50%
looks
off. Okay? No, for
50%.
real. Look,
You're
and this was,
bullshitting me.
they gave it to
Yeah.
me for free because I bought this. And this is not even that big. Look, there's a little, I just bought a little bowl. That's
For free?
There's nothing in it.
It's just
I'll
Louis.
talk to you later.
I talk to you later. Bye. Love you.
We're gonna
I
have
love you. I love you so much.
And okay, so first of all, this is hilarious. I love the cleavage, the glasses, that little strappy shoulder that falls off and then she pulls it up again, very Sicily. I mean, the whole aesthetic is just to die for. It's divine, it's gorgeous. She looks gorgeous, voluptuous, beautiful. You know, she's, I just want to hug her. And then drops the bags. And he's just like, what are you doing? What? Caught in the act, you know. So I have a sneaky suspicion this might have been staged. And this is why I said entertainment. Let's talk about it in a bit. Because it, after all, it is kind of too perfect. And the thing that for me gives it a little bit away is when she says that in her Louis Vuitton bag, if I heard correctly, she says like, this is nothing. Look how little, it's like a thin bag. It's like, I just got a little candle holder or something like that, she said. And I'm like, candle holder? You're a polka player, because they don't do candle holders at Louis. Not that I know of. So what do you guys think in the chat? Like, yeah, Finley's like, nothing, I dropped it. Katie says cringe. Tyler's laughing at the nothing. So cringe, says Finley. He sounds like a cop. Mahona says, I can't. Okay, everybody's dying in the chats. Oh, it's very FBI. It sounds like he works for the FBI, people are saying in the chats. Oh, Val is like, why is he so hostile? That's another thing that I think was kind of like a giveaway that it was maybe staged. Because like he's supposed to be strict. But then it ends with her saying, love you, bye, 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 you know? But not sure. Maybe it wasn't staged, but it looks staged to me. Weird reaction, I don't know. Why is she scared of him, says Jizzes. Well, because maybe she's using his credit card. And he's like, hey, stop using my credit card. Maybe. Putting her on blast, says Zane. Well, their TikTok account is their family account. Remember, I said that at the beginning. So the family decided to post this video. So this is another thing that makes me think that they've kind of staged it in a way. Oh, okay. Debbie says he is a scary hubby. Okay, so you guys you're not having it with him, huh, in the chats. Pau says, oh, my husband would be in trouble for even questioning me. I work hard, says Pau. With those big girls, he should just be happy, says Heaven Blakes. Kev says, love you, don't cancel my card. Oh, Miss Jelly said, let my husband try this. Okay. The ladies are not having it in the chat. Tyler's like, tell me why I thought this would be about Kim Zolciak spending $100,000 plus in a month and leaving her husband with $600 to his name. But this was a nice, hilarious surprise. Yes. We keep it humble. We keep it humble in the fashion. As humble as possible, honey. Yes, Alex, the lady is succulent in the best of ways. She's gorgeous. Oh, Ollie's like, wow, I would divorce the dude. Mahona says, wait, maybe that was all for that bottle. Finley says, yes, it seemed staged. Crybaby says, my ex tried to control my luxury purchases. X for a reason, LOL. Oh, the shade has been thrown. Their timing was a little off, says Finley. I also felt that the timing was a little bit like... And also, that Louis Vuitton bag was really empty. I was like, way too empty, the shopping bag. But she did say like, oh, it's empty. It's like, look, it's like thin. I only bought a candle holder. I'm like, there's no candle holders at Louis. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't seen any candle holders at Louis. He was conveniently watching the Ring camera, says Tyler. Rose's Raw Reality says, has to be staged because no way in hella I'd drop those bags. That's a good one. I hope it's staged, says Kate. Steph says, exactly. The reason I don't have a Ring camera. LOL. I don't need a camera tracking my sus behaviors. Miss Jelly says, back pains for sure. Polka player, Tyler says. My hubs knows better than to question me, says Amy. Deeply Erring says, bad acting like in a... I can't say that word. Finley says, yes, I hope it is staged. Otherwise, it's cringe. Divana Budget says, it's so fake. Mahona says, anything can be a candle holder if you are brave enough. Your dirty minds are going places where I did not even know we could venture. Smurfette says, you must have your own credit card. Rule number 1, you must have your own credit card. Amy says, in my home, my hubs may be the head, but I, my love, am the neck, and the head goes where the neck turns it. Amy from the chat hath spoken. Well, guys, let me know what your thoughts are about this video. Is it real? Is it fake? And are you also very much sus against the hubby, or are you on his side, or are you on the lady's side? Let me know down below. Love you loads. Thumb up the video and subscribe. So that was a doozy. Okay, what? Cute but fake, says Nancy. Crybaby's like, it's a small bag if she got an SLG. I do hope it's staged, though. Hey, ampersand. Oh my God, oh my gosh, I'm late. I have arrived at what sounds like a very interesting conversation. I'll have to watch the beginning of this topic in the replay. Hi, Jacob. Hi, ampersand. Weird corn movie intro, says Jizzes. Okay, earlier someone said they bought a Chanel item and it broke while unboxing. Who was it? Are you still there? Hey, Shikma. Nancy says, my spouse wanted me to keep the Chanel bag even when the strap had kinks. Wait, Nancy, was that you? Did you say? Okay, so someone earlier said they bought a Chanel item and it broke while unboxing. Who was it? Are you still there? Finley says, I think they just did this to be funny. Jolene says, I don't care what it's about, but as long as you're not physically hurting someone, your spouse should never and trap you with video. Corey says, random crap you walk in on. Steph says, as many times as the UPS, FedEx, and Amazon delivery people come with my packages, I would so be busted by that Ring camera. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm busted too. I bust myself because now that I'm, getting a lot of vintage stuff, the bunker dough keeps ringing. The postman keeps swinging. And, yeah. Nancy says, no, but I got a Chanel bag last week and the metal had kinks. Like you got it new from the boutique? Ooh. Yeah, that's not a best case scenario. I mean, especially if it's new, you spend a couple $1,000s on it, and then it has like issues with the metal. They mailed it to you from the boutique. Oh, Corey's like, vintage is everything, darling. Note to self: don't buy a Ring camera. LOL. Zonzuet. No. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know who said it before, and I guess the person who said that they just got a Chanel bag that broke is not in the chat anymore. Not a bag. Okay, some other item. Oh, hey, Julie. Hi, Julie Scott. Debbie's like, don't ever get married again. I have some sticky rubber thing on my Karen chair. This chair has, seriously, you know that this chair is trying to kill me since years now. And now I'm like seeing this sticky thing here. It has like a weird, yeah, like a sticky rubber. Yeah, that's kind of peeling. I don't know why, because it's like just black painted wood underneath. The real Shakeen says, you need to temporarily disable the Ring Nest camera from your phone app when walking in. Can you do that? Yeah, but you can forget to do that, no? But then like hubby's going to be like, why was the camera disabled right before you arrived back home? It's kind of a dead giveaway. It's like saying, it's like admitting guilt. It's like saying, okay. I think I got it, you guys. I got the little bit off. That was annoying me. Where are Jesus' comments when you need him, says Nancy. Okay, ampersand says, or at least turn off the Ring camera the day you're expecting the delivery. Sylvia says, HRH had a weird rectangular shaped Chanel vanity. I think it was seasonal. She never wore it, and the mirror inside started to get weird water damage. HRH? Alex? It's so funny how we all call her HRH. Like, nobody calls her Alex. It's like I think for all of us, she's HRH. She's literally HRH. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just got notification that we reached over 60,000 views on the Never Full Louis Vuitton video. I'm shook. Like shook. Like literally as we were talking, 200 views like just poured in. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane, you guys. We went over 60K views. So basically that video made more views than I have subscribers. Well, no. Almost. Well, it's going to make more views than I have subscribers. Come on, subbies. Come on, subbies. I got 61,755 subscribers. Yeah, we're definitely going to get more views than subscribers. This is very rare. Very, very rare. The algorithm is going to love this. Because if you get more views than you have subscribers, the algorithm is going to show the video to even more people. So it's very exciting. Very, very exciting times. Very exciting times. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. The metal on the strap of the double flap smelled funny. Oh. That sounded like a joke going somewhere. You know what I mean? Well deserved, says Paige. You guys, thank you. That's awesome, says Diva on a budget. Thank you, Diva. LVPR should send you a Neverfull just for that, right? I agree. I subbed recently, says Marcel Mercure. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for subscribing. Nancy says, hi, Jizzes. Jacob was talking about sticky rubber. Oh, we're hoping for a Jizzes joke. Ollie says, I love the thumbnail on that video, Jacob. Also Bubbles. Coincidentally, you can see that it's Bubbles because the ladies that were like in mourning, they have like 6 fingers. Bubbles just doesn't know how to do fingers, y'all. One of the ladies literally does not have a thumb and she has like 6 fingers. And I'm like looking at it like, there's something wrong. But maybe then the Google algorithm was like, the YouTube algorithm was like, oh, bless Bubbles. She's trying so hard. Let's give her a boost of morale with her 6 fingers. Kev, AI can do feet, but they look pretty weird. I mean, like, you can discern that they're feet, just like you can discern that they're hands and fingers, but like they don't know how to really, they don't understand the concept of hands and fingers. So you might get 10 fingers, 3 fingers, 6 fingers, no thumb. Sometimes one finger is going to go over that finger. And I mean, it's a mess. Oh, thanks, Zane. Very well deserved. Thank you. Oh, nay. Thank you. Deserve it and more. Thanks, guys. Jesus says, the thumbnail for that video is ridiculous. It made me LOL in real life the first time I saw it. Thank you. All my flaps smell like Un Jardin sur le Nil. Alex, all your flaps smell like the Nile River, huh? I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You should have seen all the rejects for that thumbnail. Maybe that's another t-shirt. I don't know. But like the rejects for that thumbnail were hilarious. Like, yeah, the AI, you know, you give it directions, you say, you know, generate a picture that has this and that in it. This is the mood I want. And then it does what it does. And sometimes it does really, really funny stuff that like makes no sense whatsoever. AI cannot do hands and fingers, not really. Yeah, they don't. Not really. Yeah, creepy hands with AI, yeah. Julie says, it smelled funny because PVC is like that when you first unpackage it. Julie, the shade has been thrown and delivered, signed and delivered to Chanel by Julie Scott. Plastic baglets. I'm just reading the comments. Don't shoot the messenger, though, obviously. Corey says, my client had a double flap from the boutique, and the metal chain smelled funny, like when you get a cheap necklace. Yeah, you guys, times are not good for buying these type of items. New, Just my opinion. Okay, I don't want, you know, wishing Chanel all the best. But I'm not going to be buying their leather bags anymore. You know? Oh, Rose's Raw Reality says, I want to see the rejects. Let me see. Is it possible? Let me see. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for buying the Coco the Dog t-shirt. Thank you so much. You're making Bubbles proud. But let me see if I can show you the pictures. A couple of them. A couple of the rejects. The Renegade Realtor. Well done, Dacob. All your hard work is paying off. Woohoo. Thank you so much, Renegade. Marcel Mercury says, AI scares me, no joke. Yeah, it scares Debbie too. Lovely Thing says, creepy teeth too. Yeah, they do everything creepy. I mean, AI, it's creepy. But it's, I don't know, I think it's funny too. I kind of love it. Humans also do hands and fingers the worst when you think about it. Wait, I'm trying to figure out if Jesus was trying to insert like a sexual pun in there, like humans don't know how to finger. Ah! Nothing. I said nothing. I said nothing. You cannot prove it because I didn't mean it. Anyway, let me see if I can share the pictures. Debbie says, I trust no AI. Well, I mean, can you trust people? Also debatable. You know what I mean? Who can you trust nowadays? Nobody. I'm working on it, Rach. Trying to figure out. I'm going to shift to the side. I can show you examples of the rejects of the thumbnail. They are hilarious. Just working on them. Yeah. All right, let me shift to the side. Okay, are you ready for the... Let me see the thumbs up, though. You want to see the funny, hilarious rejects of the Neverfull thumbnail? Good. Okay, the views are back again. Thank God. You guys, let's get to 200 views. We're at 179. We only need 21 to go. And I'm not going to talk about insects, so don't worry. You're not going to have to leave. So cute. Everybody started leaving when I started talking about bugs. And now we're back to like 250 views. Perfect. So we're going to see the super funny rejects of the thumbnail, of the Neverfull thumbnail. And when I say super funny, you'll see they're super funny. They're embarrassingly super funny. Okay. 187. We need 13 more, and then we're good to go. Hashtag not sponsored, but sugar-free pineapple Fanta. It's almost like coconut Fanta. It's like a mix between coconut and it's like a mix between coconut and pineapple. It hits the spot. Thank you for buying Coco the shirt, you guys. No, it's Fanta, Alex. It's pineapple Fanta. Sugar-free Fanta tastes like battery acid. Live in Ferret. All right. Okay, it's what am I supposed to call it? Fashion dogs. Okay. We have to call it fashion dog. It's a fashion dog. It's not Coco. Just to be safe. Oh, Nancy, thank you so much.
Non donaté de $10. Congrats on your hard work being seen.
Congrats, your heart. Oh, thank you so much, my lovely Papa Cherry. Nancy, thank you. Thank you, Nancy. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Tip your host for the entertainment. Thank you, guys. Let me show you now. I think we're at 200 likes. Get your merch. YT Shopping 25 is the coupon code. You get 25% off. 191 likes. We need 9 more likes, and then we're going to go on a journey, honey. An AI journey of shade. And when I say shade, I mean, I don't even know if the shade is thrown towards humanity because the AI is making fun of us humans, or if it's making fun of luxury fashion, or if it's making fun of Louis Vuitton, or maybe it just has a really great sense of humor and it's making fun of itself. Possibility. Sure. It's a possibility. Hey, Zara Justina. It's a possibility. 194. Okay, so we need 6 more thumbs. Now, if you're an AI, you might not understand what 6 thumbs means. You might make one hand with 6 thumbs instead of other fingers. Possible. But we're talking human. No, we're talking YouTube thumbs up. Oh, 4 more. Okay, we need 4 more now because it's gone up again. Hey, Frozen Luxury. I'm just in time for the shade. You always arrive right at the shady moment. Oh, Saya. Such a pity, by the way, because I wrote Foxy LV last Saturday before the live stream. She never read my message. I sent her a DM and I said, Foxy, would you care to be in my video? Let's do a call together about the Neverfull discontinuation. She never read the message. She never wrote back. And it's a pity because that would have been a great shout out for her because that video reached over 60,000 views. So maybe next time. 3 more thumbs up to go. And then we're at 200. Yeah, you never really know. You know what I mean? Like you partake in a video, you do a collab with somebody and then the video explodes. That's awesome to be in that type of video because then you get so much exposure. Ah, we got it. Okay, 201 likes. Okay, here goes the first reject from the Neverfull video. Thumbnail, first reject thumbnail. I mean, so it's like Trisha Paytas meets, I don't know, some Balkan chick. I don't know what this is. She's bad. Ah. Jesus. Ah, yeah, Frozen Luxury says y'all look like Trisha. Jesus is like, LMAO, they holding their noses. Cha, like it's stank in there. Like something in the bag is dead and they smell it, says Finley. Yes, I think that's what Bubbles understood. The assignment was like, you know, the discontinuation of the Neverfull, like the Neverfull is dead. So they're all kind of smelling the rotting Neverfull. Well, I mean, we'll go. And but her hand, her fingers, and the mouth like that is like something else. It's on another level. The Neverfull looks a bit odd. Well, yeah, of course it looks odd. The straps aren't right. Nothing is right. This is not an authentic Louis Vuitton bag. This is an AI generated. But interesting how the AI, when you tell the AI, oh, generate a Neverfull, it generated something that when we look at it, like from a first glance, like if you know what an Neverfull is, you're going to be like, oh, that's a Neverfull. Obviously, it's not because it's AI generated and it's generated from some AI memory and the straps are, what is this? But, and especially this area here, check this. Like how the, like, oh yeah, let me Finley says, I kind of like it, like no trim. Yeah, it's clean, right? It's like a simplified version of a Neverfull. It's like, actually, this one looks better than the real deal. Kev says, do they know to make it a bit off for copyright purposes? Possibly. But who knows? I mean, I love the magic. Like, it just generates random stuff. Like this little logo there is like elongated behind the strap. The floral thing, Right, Nay? It's so avant-garde. I know. There's beauty to this, right? Tyler says it generated the Louis Vuitton piano, not the Neverfull. Oh, is this bag is called piano? I don't know that bag, Tyler. I don't know the piano bag. The girl biting her fingers, though, right? And the Faye. Live in Ferret. The lady biting her 50 fingers is giving Mina album cover for some reason. Oh, yeah, when she had 6 fingers for Plurale. That was a good cover. Yeah, Mina, ahead of her times. Yet again, she did that in the 70s, way before AI. Wait, how is she biting? Wait, the whole hand is not right. Wait a minute. No, because it's this hand, but the hand is twisted. Like, how can she do that? She's biting her pinky, but wait a minute. That's not her hand, y'all. How can you put a hand like that? You can't. That's not her hand. Because, like, yeah, you can't do it. You can't turn your hand. No, this is not normal. This is not a normal hand. Biting someone else's hand, says Debbie. Corey's like, she's special. She got her whole arm flipped around, y'all. Rose says, AI put her right arm on the left side. Maybe that's why the other one is crying, because she took her hand. Her arm. The hand is attached the wrong way. Maybe there's another blonde behind her. I mean, double jointed T's, says Tyler. AI need to take an anatomy class. Oh, hell yeah. But I love how the AI still like thought to put the bracelet, like, okay, but dainty. Okay. Like, break her arm off, attach the wrong one, but make it dainty. Add the little tiny dainty bracelet. Are you ready for the next picture? Are you ready for the next picture? Bubbles worked overtime for the next one, y'all. Hit it, Bubbles. She looks like a young Lily Tomlin doing some meditation. I don't know. She got a toothache. Her thumb is melting into her hair. She got 4 fingers. Look at her. But again, notice how the AI did the dainty. They all are dressed in quiet luxury. Everything is, the colors are very, we got neutral tones. The ladies are all dressed to match each other, right? But then we got, Kev says, this looks like a fun crew. Yeah, yeah, really fun. Very Edward Munch. Yes, the scream, especially her. Thoughts and prayers, says Gosh Get Alive. Yeah, shout out to all of their families. And not gonna lie, guys, I was shook when I saw this the first time, because I thought to myself, now there's an idea for you. A Neverfull backpack. Oh! It's a Neverfull backpack. I mean, something that resembles a Neverfull backpack. But yes, Jizzes. Oh, yeah, Jizzes is the Neverfull open backpack. Yes. And like this, the straps, they go over the bag. So when you pull them, they keep the bag shut. And then when you take it off, you can open the bag. I'm like, hey, LVMH, take notes. Bubbles is delivering here ideas for you. Alex says, I can't get over that middle finger. It's way too long. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Says Ellen. Hi, Ellen. Oh, we're just like analyzing the rejected thumbnails from my Louis Vuitton Neverfull video. So this is definitely, I mean, but her and her. The drama, they're feeling the mourning of the never. They are feeling it. They are in it. They are with it, and they will never forget it. Yeah, she has tiny hands, very tiny hands. But look at this little finger poking out there. Is that the middle finger? Oh my God, that is the middle finger right over there. She's doing this, you guys. And she has only 4 fingers with a really weird long thumb. And her thumb is blending into the hair. Rose says some of the LVs fell off the bag and into the girl on the left. Oh, no, she has another bag. She has a white Louis Vuitton bag. That's like a leather bag. She has a white leather bag. They look like fancy blow-up dolls. Oh my God, yeah. Some of them have been used more than others, but the one on the right sucking on her thumb. Yeah. And so yeah, so why was there no men? Bubbles be judging so hard. No. I told Bubbles to generate like ladies mourning for a Neverfull. Yeah. Deleted scene of Triangle of Sadness. Or maybe the new season of Girls. I could totally see this being an episode of Girls, like season 7 of Girl. Like this season on Girls. The girls met up to mourn the passing of the Neverfull backpack of Hannah. Or maybe the latest season of And Just Like That. And Just Like That. Season 3 was announced. Oh dear, I wonder how men would turn out, says Marcel. I mean, not any better, don't you worry. You know. The Anna Bay School of Affluence, says Jesus. Yes. Could you imagine? Dear elegant and affluent ladies. Wait, how does her accent go? Dear affluent and elegant ladies. My ladies. My dear elegant affluent ladies. Today I will teach you how to mourn the bank account loss of your rich boyfriend. Elegantly and affluently. Allegedly. Do we have more pictures or is this it? That's it for now, you guys. So those were the 2 pictures I shared with you. Let me know if you want to see more rejects in the future, because obviously there are, and there have been quite a few, and some of them are really, really ridiculous. Some of them, I don't even think I can show on YouTube some of them. Like they're really like weirdly dark and contorted. So Amy Van Dyke says, "Qué malo eres." Pues claro que sí. Necesitamos mucho más drama. ¿Eh? Si eres dramático, eres como Pedro Almodóvar. Y si eres como Pedro Almodóvar, ya sabes cómo todo va a finir. So anyway, how to use your 7 fingers elegantly, says Jesus. Live in ferret. Yes, please, we want more rejects. Corey says, she's trying to not have a Swedish accent. My mom swears at her every time she's on the screen. Yeah, I mean, are we still having these conversations whether or not Anna Bay is actually Swedish or not? You guys. Anyway, I just shout out to Tattle Life. You know, Tattle Life is hilarious. So I think they're funny. And Tattle Life has a lot to say about the origins of Anna Bay. Allegedly. You know, about everyone, really. About everyone. Of course, Tattle Life, about everyone. But yeah. So shout out to Tattle Life, by the way. And Tyler says, Anna Bay isn't Swedish. She's AI, says Tyler. She's not Swedish. They have a look. Jesus is like, Swedish accent, be for real. You see what I mean? There's a lot of like debate, you guys, going on whether or not, you know. Corey says she's from Gothenburg. My family is from there. Clearwater Credence says, Anna isn't Swedish. That's not a Swedish accent. There you go. Vel says, girl, she has to be Eastern European. She does sound Swedish, says Amy. I lived in Scandinavia. Her parents may not be. Leanne is like, she's Russian. Leanne, you know how Leanne is. Leanne in the chats. There's no middle ground. Leanne is like, Leanne drops it. Always. Leanne is like, that's it. she's a Russian. No debating. Marcel says, Anna Bay is AI indeed. That's why AB keeps talking about being in Geneva, but is never seen anywhere, says Marcel. Julie says, I'm not saying that she is AI. Debbie says, too much time spent on that scammer. Clearwater Credence says, I am Swedish. And no, that's not a Swedish accent. It's Eastern European. Corey says, nope, it's her dialect. I promise. Allegedly, everything allegedly. Oh, Debbie. Debbie said, too much time spent on that alleged scammer. Alleged. Maybe the veneers is creating the accent, says Gosh Get a Life. Okay, so Corey says no, it's a dialect of a certain region in Sweden. Katie says we love Leanne. Of course we do. Rose says Russian or AI, either makes sense. Legendary Legend says, where is the Russian though? Her last name, okay. Sylvia says an affluent and elegant accent. Yes, allegedly, says Corey. Okay, all right. So, I'm not saying that Anna's AI, but when she was born, her name was Megan. Megan, the movie Megan? Okay. Quick note on Megan and Chucky. When Megan came out and Chucky, the TV show, was already out, they were kind of beefing. And I think the makers of Megan and the makers of Chucky had an agreement to kind of cross-promote Chucky the series and Megan the movie. They're not really in competition because Megan is a movie and Chucky's a TV show, right? But I found it very interesting, and I'm thinking, are they maybe potentially one day gonna really do like a Megan and Chucky show together? Or bring Megan in for an episode or something like that? I don't know. Just saying. Anyway, moving on to other topics. Oh, Finley says, this has been fun. Congrats on the 2 more showings of Art Lovers Unite Day Cup. Nighty night, y'all. Oh, good night, Finley. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so just a quick note, you guys, don't write any names or real names. Be very careful what you're doing. Don't dox people. It's, you know, it's one thing if you're making fun of, you know, roasting a colleague that's also doing videos on YouTube, but then when you start dropping real names and stuff like that, guys, don't do it. Don't do it. No doxing, please. It's not, it's against the guidelines. Don't do it. So let me refresh my powder. And then because I'm getting oily yet again. Oh yeah, Chucky is not AI. But Megan is not AI either. Megan is also like a robot. Just as a, yeah. But Megan is AI, artificial intelligence. But Chucky is not. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, Chucky. Well, that depends, Julie. Which Chucky are we talking about? The new Chucky movie or the Chucky TV show? So, all right, you guys. Let's do the next topic, which is hilarious. The luxury bubble bursting. So, Carla, I am using the Poudre Universelle Libre, or also called Natural Finish Loose Powder by Chanel. And I use the shade 10, which is the, you see it's kind of white, translucent white, for the live streams. But when I'm out and about, I use the beige version. 20 to go outdoors, and for camera, for studio lighting, I use the 10. Which kind of evens out the tone a little bit. I don't know. But, you know, all these lights bleach you out anyway, so, yeah. So let me do, okay. Thumb up the live stream, y'all, and we're doing a luxury bubble bursts topic, which is really a doozy. Really a doozy. Oh, Crybaby Uzagi, you got the powder? Which one did you get? Did you get the 10 or did you get the 20? Oh yeah, we're gonna burst these bubbles, legendary legend. Listen, the bubbles be burstin'. Be burstin'. Okay, let's record this. Oh, hey Caleb. Change of scenario, change of setting, darling. Okay. Hold on. Setting stuff up here to make it look a little bit less green on my hair. It is what it is. Wait, hold on. Oh God, the hair. Okay. It just doesn't want to. Ah, she ratchet. Okay. No, now I have all these other perforations happening in the green screen. Okay. Hi everybody, Jacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we're going to talk about the luxury bubble bursting. It's over. It's over. The novelty has worn off. Luxury brands have mellowed. Or have they? And is it over? We're going to find out in this video. So first, subscribe to my channel here on the tubes. You can push the join button next to the subscription button, become a member today, and gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, Super Jacob, all spelled together, for extra perks there as well. So thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Join me in the live chats. Hi to my co-chattors. I have several articles here, you guys. One of them is from Art News, and it specifically talks about the bursting of the luxury bubble. When that bubble bursts in LVMH's face. And so Bernard Arnault, just yesterday, so as we're filming this video, the news popped, that bubble popped yesterday. Listen to this. He allegedly, Bernard Arnault, founder of LVMH and major art collector, allegedly loses $11 billion after a stock sell-off which started happening yesterday. Could you imagine losing $11 billion in one day because people start selling the stock of LVMH? Why are people selling the stock of LVMH? This is interesting because then we have another article that talks about that as well. From the Markets Business Insider, their headline reads, LVMH, Hermes, and other luxury stocks suffer a $30 billion rout as investors brace for a U.S. spending slowdown. And this is a worldwide spending slowdown, but in particular in the U.S., this instance has made LVMH lose $11 billion in a day. You guys, that's insane. This is also very indicative of something. What does this actually tell us? This tells, and even Hermes losing, this tells us that people are radically slowing down with their purchases. And we're not talking about the 1% of the super ultra rich that already have whatever they want anyway. So it's kind of like debatable whether or not somebody who has that amount of money really needs to buy a Speedy every other week from LVMH or a Capucine and exotics. Like, it gets boring after a while if you're that rich, you know what I mean? You kind of look forward to other things. So what we're talking about here is that middle class and right underneath the middle class tier of customer that is backing out, and it's causing a heck of a ruckus. Allegedly, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion, by the way. So the fact that so many, apparently, people that own stocks are just dumping them, and 11 billion were lost is huge. But here's the plot twist, you guys, because, and this is what both of these articles kind of mention, and I'm paraphrasing here, despite the fact that there's been this huge loss in one day, 11 billion in one day for Arnault is a lot, still, these brands are making a profit as opposed to what they were earning last year. So even when this hits them, they're still in the plus. Could you imagine the amount of billions that are circulating in the luxury world? It's insane. But also the article says that European luxury stocks slumped on Tuesday morning as fears grew of a US spending slowdown. So usually this often happens, when something happens, when the stock has issues in America, Europe kind of follows, and then Europe has issues as well. And LVMH fell 3%, Hermes dropped 4%, Gucci owner Kering slipped 2%. And the slowing growth in the US is building concern for the sector, says the Deutsche Bank. The Deutsche Bank. So you best believe when the Deutsche Bank is kind of has their little oily fingers mixed in there, something's going down. I mean, why do we also hear always the name of Deutsche Bank when we're talking about weird Donald Trump assets, allegedly? Why do we hear about the Deutsche Bank when we hear about the Ghislaine, what's her name? With the other guy in his island, where he allegedly took all the people, young girls mostly. Why is the Deutsche Bank always involved in all of these things in the headlines? You know what I mean? It's like so sus to me. Epstein. Yes, thank you, Leanne. Yes. Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein. Right. Like, why is the Deutsche Bank always involved in everything? And now they're also the ones who are telling us, hey, the luxury bubble is bursting. But isn't this interesting, you guys, how coincidentally this news of this bubble bursting, and let me tell you something, when you're that rich and that deep into business, like you're the owner of LVMH or Kering, we're talking at those levels, I'm sure you have some sort of allegedly insider info. Like you know how your business is working. You know if something's going to go down. You smell it in your blood, in your urine. You feel something is going to happen, right? And then I have this feeling, I don't know. I'm just asking myself, is it a coincidence that we've had this announcement of the Neverfull becoming limited, almost discontinued, right before their stocks crash-ish? It's almost like to create FOMO and like huge demand literally a couple of days before their stocks collapse. I don't know. I don't know. Is it just a coincidence? Because it sounds very sus to me that they're announcing like, our best sellers, the stuff you like to buy the most, is going to be really hard to get now. And people rush to buy it over the weekend because when did the news drop? Also very, very sketchy. The news about the Neverfull dropped literally right before the weekend. Literally on the weekend, like from Friday to Saturday, the Neverfull discontinuation / limitation dropped. That news dropped. People went ballistic over the weekend and into the new week, buying whatever they can find, the people who fell for the FOMO. And then on Tuesday, LVMH stocks collapse. And here we are, sitting together on a Wednesday, analyzing this whole situation. Zara says, Jacob, I feel like you predicted this about the middle-class consumer. Thank you, Zara. Thank you. I'm very happy when somebody acknowledges the hard work I do to get these analytics going. So Gloria says, I thought they didn't want people purchasing their products. Well, what they want is you to crave them even more. They want you to purchase. They just want to make sure that you are as obsessively devoted to the brand as possible. Part of creating that devotion in you is by creating constant FOMO. Whether it be FOPI, fear of price increases, FOMO, fear of missing out, or also a fear that if you don't keep spending on a regular basis, your sales associate might stop responding to your requests, to your messages, asking for certain products. So in reality, for me personally, it feels very much so like these higher end luxury brands, some of them, most of them, allegedly, are really walking on thin ice here. I mean, it's legal, but should it be legal? I don't think it should be legal because they're really messing with the psychology of us consumers to a point where they turn us into their, it's a very harsh word, but slaves. You're just such an adept to their needs that you stop thinking about your own needs. And this is why we have these situations where sometimes people come for me or my other fellow colleagues who call these brands out when there's reason to call them out. And then you got consumers in the comments saying, how dare you throw shade at Chanel, at Louis? I'm like, who are you to the brand? What loyalty do you owe them? They don't owe you any loyalty. Like, you're bringing them money. You're literally bringing them money. So, but the fact that there's actually people out there that don't get it, they've been brainwashed. It just shows you that they've been brainwashed by brand marketing. And that's where I think laws should be put in place to protect the consumer from this extreme exposure to the wild, wild west when it comes to brand marketing. Quite frankly, it's gone to a point where I hear people sending me, I read messages from people sending me stuff saying, oh, Jacob, I just, through my sales associate, got a bag at Chanel. They sent it over to me because I don't live close to the boutique. And I open up the bag and it's flawed. Okay, $7,000 spent on this and it's flawed. But I'm too scared to write my sales associate back to tell them that the bag is flawed. I'm scared because they might get upset with me and they might not ever want to sell me another bag like this again. Or they might not offer me to buy it. I'm like, first of all, we got to change this whole concept of you're being offered a bag. No. To offer something to someone means you're giving it to them for free. But the way that these brands have formulated these words and the way that they phrase everything, they slowly, bit by bit, chip at you and brainwash you into believing that you should be thankful that they are allowing you to spend thousands of dollars with them. So, you see these unboxings of these people. Oh, I'm so lucky. My sales associate offered me this really rare bag. And then what happens then? Just notice it. You guys, do me a favor. Once you're done watching this video, go watch luxury bag unboxings. It's like lemmings. All of them repeat the same stuff. It's almost like somebody wrote a script for them. It's like they've been indoctrinated. Why? Because they're going to tell you, I'm so lucky. My sales associate offered me this bag. Then they're going to tell you, oh, and my sales associate said that this is only one of 3 that's sold in the country. This is only one of 2 that's available in the country. I was so lucky. Again, another break. They're all going to repeat the same stuff. Almost all of them. Almost all of them. And you're going to end up in that video, watching that video, feeling like, wait, so the consumer is grateful that a brand overcharged them for a bag, and the consumer is now literally brainwashed into the position to say, thank you so much. Thank you. Here, I open my wallet. Here, take whatever you want. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking everything you want. Please take whatever you want. I want to be a part of this cult. I want to be a part of this weird family, which feels like a cult more and more. The more time progresses and the more brand marketing of these high-end luxury brands feels to me like a cult. Very scary. I'm not saying don't enjoy these brands. You should enjoy these brands. I enjoy them as well. But we have to have a healthy approach to consuming these brands. Don't overconsume. Buy what really makes you happy, what you feel like embellishes your life in that moment. But try to always ask yourself before you purchase something, is it worth the money? Is it worth my time? Is it worth the love that I'm going to have for this piece? Am I really going to use it? Am I really going to wear it? Or am I just buying it because of the FOMO or because of the FOPI? You know? And I wonder, and Carrie Bradshaw moment, and just like that, and just like that, I couldn't help but wonder, are shareholders waking up and noticing the bad quality and service of these high-end luxury brands, some of them? And is that why they think that luxury spending is going to slow down? The stockholders, the shareholders of the stock of these companies, are they waking up finally? One doth wonder. And are they waking up to realizing, hold on a minute, these major brands I've invested in with the stocks, they're showing really, really lack of morality here. The products, more and more people are complaining about the quality, but the prices keep going up. Now, as a stock owner, I'm like super happy because the higher the prices are, the more money I'm going to earn at the end of the year, however the dividends work. But if I notice that the brand is really overstepping their low quality, then I might start thinking, you know what? This is the height it's going to get at. It's just going to get worse from here on out. Let me bail out now while the getting is good. Let me sell my stocks because I'm noticing that way too many people out there are complaining about the quality of said brands. So before there's a whole kind of movement that's going to put an end to all of this luxury, bad quality luxury, let me sell my stocks while the getting is good. And this is also what this particular situation feels like to me at the moment. This particular $11 billion lost in one day on the stock market by LVMH. That's what it feels like to me. And investors in the luxury goods industry are fretting more and more about a potential slowdown in spending in the US. This is what the article then says. And the Deutsche Bank, here we go, to end it, slowing to negative, as this is quoting the Deutsche Bank, slowing to negative growth year on year in the US is a building concern, especially given signs of softening demand from more economically sensitive, aspirational consumers. Don't you just love how they formulate poverty in a way that it doesn't sound so ratchet? You know? Read between the lines, people. They're telling you most of humanity by now is poor. But let's not call it poor. So let's call it the more economically sensitive, aspirational consumer. I wonder, who did you hire for your PR? Deutsche Bank. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Love you loads. Subscribe, thumb up this video, because these videos deserve to be seen. We need to talk about this. Raise awareness, be a conscious consumer, and as Vivienne Westwood would always say, buy less, choose well, make it last. Love you loads. Subscribe. Bye. Did you like this topic? Was it on fleek? Julie Scott says, OMG, I so agree with this. I've been saying it forever. Oh, Jack's Bag Attack says, I don't like the commission model. My loyalty is to a brand. I want to buy when I want, not feel like I have to buy from a sales associate when they are working. No, thank you. Julie says, yes, being allowed to spend thousands of dollars on a handbag is not being offered anything. Always Amber says, this is what puts me off Hermes. That kind of culture and attitude does not reflect who I am. I don't want to align myself with that. MJ says, or famous person wore the same thing. Yeah, they would say that as well to try to sell something to you. Legendary legend. So kind. Thank you. Love all your topics. Thank you. Alex says it was a great topic. Thank you. Jacob is 100. Thanks, Rach. Hey, Michael G. A lot of people still enjoy spending money, so doubt luxury will die out. You guys, just to be very clear, I don't think luxury is ever going to die out. We're not talking about luxury dying. We're talking about, bottom line, we're talking about brands that come from luxury, but now use their heritage that they've built up throughout the years to still sell themselves as luxury, but are a scam because they're not delivering luxury to you. They're delivering a mirage, an idea of what luxury should be. But if you don't know any better, you will be scammed, because what you will get in return for your hard-earned coin is not going to be luxury, honey. So the end of that type of luxury is what I think is coming. The end of the farce, the end of faking it. I think that is what people are waking up to and are looking for substance. You know, when buying luxury, you're looking also for substance. Unless the luxury product you're purchasing isn't clearly stated to be a dream, then it's fine. You know, you're like, yeah, I want to buy this dream. And you give the money for the dream. That's all you get. You get the dream. But for those brands who are actually selling you substance as luxurious substance, but don't deliver the quality to go with it, that's a scam. That's the type of luxury that I think is bursting. The bubble is bursting. So we shouldn't even call it luxury, obviously, but it's the brands that kind of camouflage themselves. The brands that are no longer luxury camouflage themselves behind a wall of apparent luxury. So you're buying luxury, even though you're not getting really luxury. Yeah, mirage, a dream, right, Amy? You know, yep, well said, mirage, a dream. Yes, Ingrid reminds me of what past generations would say moderation, and there is a time and place. I agree, very well said, says Rose's reality. Gosh, Life says the bubble background brings out the color of your eyes. They cope fast fashion quality with the luxury tag. Thank you so much. Green hobbles. Question, when they are top quality, wouldn't we need less bags? Yes, of course. But again, it's brand marketing and social media that feeds into this. Unboxing a new bag every week, buying a new $10,000 bag every week or every 2 weeks, and normalizing it, making it look like it's totally normal to spend all your savings on bags. And then you kind of fall for that. But that's an idea. Legal dupes of famous bags under the brand Mirage. Legal dupes of famous bags under the brand name Mirage. Michael G. Yeah, Hermes is still luxury for sure. And Hermes also doesn't rip you off when it comes to their clothing and other goods. I mean, you know, like I say, I always say this. You can get an Hermes shirt made in France, gorgeous quality, like $500. Try that at LVMH or at Chanel. You know, at Chanel, you're going to spend $4,000. And, you know, so exactly, Corey. Dupes are not the same. That's why they're legal. Exactly. So I feel bags may slow down, especially in Chanel, for bad quality and especially poor service. People now think before they spend. Yeah, I think so too, because it's just really gone out of control. Like there's a lot going on when it comes to quality issues. People are not happy. More and more people are returning their stuff. And, you know, these brands also become overwhelmed with how much is being brought back for repairs, but then they can't repair it all. I mean, some stuff is just really not repairable. Some stuff is just not repairable. I mean, that little tiny red bag that was flawed from Chanel that I had from last year that I sent back, it was not repairable. They knew it was not repairable, but they still had their protocol. They still had to send it in. They still had to wait as long as possible in the hopes that I'm going to give up waiting, that I'm just going to accept it. And also in the hopes that by the time I do battle out my voucher, the price increases would have gone up so much that my voucher is going to lose in value and all that stuff. You know, we've been through this so many times before, you guys. You know, IYK. Ingrid, yeah, I agree with you. Hermes is still a great brand as long as you get the right sales associate. Yeah. Amy says, I read something today that said Hermes is becoming the most reasonably priced luxury products. Yes, Amy, I've spoken about this several times in the past in my videos. Their pricing is for luxury quality. Really good. Really good. Kev says, Chanel needs a rude awakening. One of the worst offender of fake luxury in recent years for bags, at least. Yeah, Kev. I mean, I can only speak right for my own experience. Those last bags that I bought from them last year, embarrassing. Embarrassing. And to demand more than $5,000 on trash, no. Embarrassing. And then I started watching these videos of these ladies. I should be like, come on. Okay. Who was it? I don't know. There was this one chick. She made a video. So she bought the 22 bag. Oh, I love this color. She bought the 22 bag. Look at this little lilac-y accord. Some journalist from some fashion magazine. She was traveling to Paris with her friends and she bought the 22 bag in rose. But she already has a black one. Or I don't know. No. She bought it in black. And she's making these videos on her YouTube channel saying, yeah, you know, this bag is delicate. There's issues with it. So then she's like buying. I'm like, okay. Now the bag went up in price. I don't know if it's like $7,000 by now, the 22 bag in a size medium. $6,000 to $7,000. So you're spending $6,000 plus tax, whatever. And then on top of that, she says in her video, oh, you know, to not get the sides damaged where the chains come out, she bought inserts, like plastic inserts to protect that part of the bag, which makes the bag look really ugly. She's like, look, it looks good like this. I'm like, girl, it literally looks like you put some metal thing inside the tube of the bag. So you see that the bag doesn't scrunch up in that area. She's like, yeah, so I bought these to protect the bag from peeling from China. And then she's like, and then I bought this to keep the shape of the bag because if the bag sags, it's going to get a wrinkle here and it might peel. So I bought the bag shaper for the bag. Then she bought an extra little chain to hang next to the medallion. I mean, I'm like, okay, hold on a minute. So why are we spending $6,000 for this bag if this bag on its own is not enough to survive one wear? So you have to buy extras, add-ons made in China that are made to protect this bag because the bag on its own isn't working. It feels like those overbred dogs, like those pugs that can't breathe because they've been so overbred that and nothing is working in them anymore. It's torture for them to sleep. They can't breathe when they're sleeping. I'm like, this bag to me feels like that. Like it's been overly bred to a point where so you buy it and the second you bought it, you got to invest another couple $100 to keep the bag going. Makes no sense. It makes no sense. Chanel should reduce their leather goods pricing, says Vicente, as they were not a leather good brand to begin with. The focus should be clothing as it was. I agree with you. Don't give Chanel any more ideas. Next thing we know, says Kev, they'd be selling or saving these bag protectors for VIPs. Like they've done with the little chain shorteners, which you can also get on Amazon, which is so ridiculous, you guys. Vicente says, it's like perfume. Fragrance was created to be a beautiful and economical way for people to buy into the brand. Some perfumes cost as much as SLGs or shoes at the moment. Yeah. You shouldn't have to buy add-ons when spending thousands. That's not luxury, says Rose. I mean, right? I also agree with you. But I mean, I know like when you buy technical stuff, it's all about the add-ons. When you buy something from Apple, you know, you buy the iPad, well, then you got to buy the pencil. Then you got to buy the iPad cover. Then you got to buy an extra cable. Then you got to buy an adapter for the headphones. Like they get you with the accessories. But that's a technical world. Like luxury should be different. There's a reason why I'm dropping $6,000 on a bag. It's because it's a one and done deal. I want to drop those $6K and I want to feel fabulous. And I want to have this precious, gorgeous bag that's going to last me for a long, long time. And I want to feel good about it. That's luxury. But instead, I'm dropping the $6K, come home, unbox the bag, see the flaws on the bag already just from unboxing it, wear it once, the leather starts peeling. Like, what is this? That's not luxury. That's not luxury. Sorry. Yeah, Marcel, right? The Chanel bag protector in an advent calendar. No dollars, no cents, cha. This is legendary legend. There should be a bag insurance. I mean, there is such a thing as bag insurance, but they're not going to cover stuff like this. They're not going to cover peeling handles and stuff like that. They're not. You know, they're going to just say wear and tear. Or they're going to tell you, your insurance is going to tell you, sorry, you're still covered by the insurance, the warranty of the seller. Take it back to the seller. And if your seller happens to be Chanel, you're going to take your bag back to Chanel, and then Chanel is going to do the 6 months waiting shtick before they give you the bag back and it's still not repaired. Now, V-Sense, like, yeah, fashion labels sell you a 6K bag and then tell you to treat it with care. It's delicately made. There are bags that are delicately made. For sure. Like certain bags there's certain luxury items that are super fragile. Fabergé eggs, for example, super fragile, super expensive. Luxury isn't always about purchasing a tank and doing whatever you want with it and it stays the way it is. There's beautiful luxury that is very fragile. You buy some haute couture dresses that are made with feathers and hand apply, you know, silks with crystals on them, and they're fragile. Nobody's here saying that luxury is not supposed to be fragile. But there's a difference between making a fragile, beautiful object with high-end ingredients, top-notch materials, and making a product with crappy materials, disguising it as a luxury product made by high-end materials. That's a scam. And this is what I feel has been happening with a lot of these leather goods that we've been seeing from these luxury brands lately. Allegedly. Where you're being sold something that is described to you as high quality but delicate. But in reality, you get something that's inferior quality and delicate. That's a scam to me. And this is also why I feel that coincidentally, Chanel is kind of like very shady how they describe their leathers on their website. They just say lambskin, calfskin, aged calfskin, glossy calfskin, grained calfskin. That's all they tell you. They don't tell you what animal exactly, what part of the animal. Is it the underbelly, the side? Is it the back? Of what part of the hide are they using? They don't give you any of that information. They also don't tell you where the leather is coming from on their website. There is no way on their website that you can clearly find a path or a link to read. As of now, maybe they're going to change it tomorrow, but as of now, when I'm filming this video, you cannot find information about their leathers on their website. They do not disclose that. Why? What do you have to hide? And what do you have to hide? You're not telling us from which countries your leathers are coming. You're not telling us exactly what leathers you're using for your bags. So, you know, Amy says, yes, you nailed it. Luxury should always be high quality, delicate or not. Exactly. It can be delicate, but high quality. That's still luxury. Corey says calfskin is always cow in theory. Yeah, but what cow? From which country? You know how Hermes has 20 different or 40 different designations for different types of cow leather? You know, you're going to have your and I'm brain dead. For example, you're going to have, oh, Kev, help me out with all the Hermes leathers. You're going to have your Togo, which is also Cal for cow, whatever. You're going to have Togo. Then you're going to have Epsom, which is also cow, but it's a different leather. They're also treated differently. Then you're going to have the bull, what's it called? Clemence. Thank you, Kev. You're going to have the Clemence leather, which is also technically from the species of a cow, but it's the bull, right? Then you're going to have, I mean, they have like a dozen different versions of cow leathers. Evercolor. Thank you, Oli. Yes, and there's Evercolor. But what does Chanel do? Calfskin. This one's shiny. We put a glossy top on top of it. This one is grained. We did the caviar embossing on it. That's it. Lambskin. Oh, okay. What lamb? Hermes tells you, lambskin, it's the Milo lambskin. Usually when they use lambskin, it's the Milo lambskin, which is like a very soft and supple lambskin that comes from that particular region. So you also know where it comes from. There's more transparency there. Like, more what you're getting into when you're buying leather at Hermes. With Chanel, it's like, yeah. It's like, you got, it's leather. It's leather. It's a leather bag. So, yeah, Barenia, Box Calf, Swift, exactly, all Hermes leathers. Corey says, yeah, I see where you're coming from. Amy says, I do have a Chanel. Legendary Legend says, in the name of Kate Moss's Hermes Kelly bag, that thing will outlive us all. Oh, totally. I love it. And the denim parts mixed with the leather parts that she showed us in the Vogue. Like What's in My Bag Vogue video. That was awesome. Pao says, the couch that I am sitting on right now is 2 grain leather, and they let me know exactly how it was made and dyed. This leather is soft and wonderful. A purse with less leather costs more. Really good point. Alex says, for the amount of money, you have a right to know specifics about the animal the leather is coming from. Amy says, lambskin from the 80s. That is. Oh, that's a good one. Michael says, we go leather. Kev says, Nilo croc, Perosa's croc, Mississippi alligator, other leathers that Hermes uses. Amy says, in great shape, the 90s lambskin Chanel bag. Paparazzi says, you see many important details. Makes me resent Chanel, LOL. I still love the brand. Don't get me wrong, you guys. I'm not just bashing the brand for the sake of bashing it. I wish them well. I want them to do well. I want their quality to be amazing again. I still adore their perfumes. I still keep buying their perfumes. I still think their perfumes are the best ones in the world. I love their makeup and cosmetics. I love their skincare. So, it's not like I'm saying never again Chanel. I'm just saying, come on, Chanel, wake up. Zubera. Because you're raising your prices so high, but you're giving nothing in return. It's just not fair. At a certain point, it just becomes really a scam to me. It feels like a scam to me. Having said that, I still love them. I wish them the best. Customers should demand, otherwise they would never learn, says Kev. Paparazzi says, you see many important sorry, I read that one already. Steph says, many companies are moving to more transparent supply chains, even using barcodes to track all the way back to the origin of the materials, which is awesome. They should all do it, really. They should all do it. Hey, Bible, their perfumes are my favorite. Love them. I love them too. Paige says, it's just depressing the quality has gotten so low because the designs are great and versatile, but they do not last and they cost an arm and a leg. Zubera. There you have it, guys. I just want to say thank you to the mods. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. Hit it, Bubbles. Thank the mods for a wonderful, safe conversation in the chats today.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. Thanks to Debbie, Jesus, Creation, Nicole, Kevs, and Gloria.
Big heart to the mods. From this Sicilian widow to you, I'm living ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
And Corey says, I have a pair of Chanel kid leather gloves from 1955-56. I use them all the time to keep my hands from getting calloused. I'd never get a new pair. Oh, that sounds fabulous. I didn't know that Chanel made children gloves. Or is kid leather a designation for a certain type of leather? And AI karaoke, says Julie Scott. You best believe. And we're dying, Ferret, the AI karaoke. My perfumes of the day, by the way, forgot to tell you before, I'm totally in the Dolce & Gabbana mood. I'm wearing both of these layered. Pour Homme, made in France, the Shiseido version, and Pour Femme, the Shiseido made in France. Oh my God, you guys, I can't. Oh no, I sprayed it backwards. What an idiot. Seriously, Jacob? Yeah. Hold on, you guys. Ah, yeah, that's where it's at. It's the spot. Cha, 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 cha. Come on, Cha. Hit it, Bubbles.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao.
Oh, Corey says, no, kid leather is a baby goat. Okay, gotcha. Baby goat. Ollie says, would totally buy kids Chanel. Debbie says, I'll have to try that combo. Yeah. PH. Okay. DGPH. And PF. IYKYK. DGPH and PF. IYKYK. Alex says, Dako, speaking of music, where can we hear your Birkin remix? The one from the Hermes Ready to Wear show. Didn't we play it in that live stream? I think you can hear it there. I think you can hear it there in that particular live stream. Baby Goat. I'll see if I can find which season they are from, says Corey. Heaven Blake says, wait, what was the Shiseido perfume? Well, it's not a Shiseido perfume, but Prestige International, which is Shiseido, they were the distributors up until this year of Dolce & Gabbana perfumes. So when they were distributing Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme and Pour Femme, they took over the production as well, right? And when they took over the distribution, they started manufacturing these in France. Before that, they were manufactured in Italy, in Germany, in the UK. But now they... Beauté Prestige International is no longer working with Dolce & Gabbana, so they're no longer making these. So if you still want the made in France versions, get them now, because they only have leftover stock, and then when it's gone, it's gone. Dolce & Gabbana have taken back their rights to their perfumes, and they're now self-producing, apparently. I have not smelled the new version of Pour Monsieur and Pour Femme, but actually I haven't seen anybody who has found this in the new version. So I don't know if they still manufacture this. I really hope they do. And I don't know if they're making them now in Italy or in Germany, because I've been trying to figure out like how Dolce & Gabbana have taken back their, like, who's making the perfumes now. They're very kind of secretive about that. They just said that they took back their rights for their own perfumes. They're not sourcing them out. They're not doing royalties and stuff like that. They're making them in-house. But I still need to see and smell the new versions, which Debbie says made in Italy. I'm not so sure. We think it's made in Italy. Yeah, but could be made in Italy, could be made in Germany. We're not so sure. But I just want to say the made in France versions are really lovely. They're not the original made in Italy versions from the 90s anymore, obviously. But I don't know. They work for me. And especially this one, when it ages, it turns this gorgeous darker yellow tone. So it's a little bit lighter when you first get it, but it starts getting darker with age. It's gorgeous. Yeah, Love it. Very soapy, aldehyde heavy, clean, fresh, but also lily of the valley heavy fragrance, you know. And this one also smells very soapy and clean. I mean, they're very, very gorgeous perfumes. Anyway, so, oh yes, today, yeah, Vel, 22 and red cap layering. And another tip I have for you guys, because this one lacks that sandalwood depth that the OG 90s had. So it lacks a little bit of oil. This one smells the best if you spray it into your hair, because it kind of absorbs the oils in your hair and kind of mixes very well with the... It smells amazing when you spray it on your hair. You know what? There. It's a whole other experience. It blooms differently on the hair. Like it gets this gorgeous ambrosial, buttery, floral, jasmine-y accord when it's on the hair. It's just divine. Anyway, a little tip from me to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Love you loads. See you on Saturday, hopefully. Pre-show, 2+ hours for my tier 2 members and patrons. You get a special live stream on Saturday. We begin with the 2 hours plus together, and then for tier 2 members and patrons, and then we open up the live stream to everybody else after that. So consider joining now and never missing out on another video and spending more time with me. Take care, everybody. Love you loads. Bye.